What is going on, wizards, witches, muggles and squibs? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Potterismic, and today we're going to be doing something, I say new, I've done this before on my channel, but I want to do this now because I've been saying I was going to do this for a while, but yeah, so we're going to do a book reading for the wands. Now, there's some characters, ones who aren't in this book, so for later videos I'll do for these, I'll get the Harry Potter wiki up on my computer and I'll just be reading it. So before we get started, I did say that I was going to do the Triwizard champion ones, but I decided to leave that for another time and skip straight to this. So the first one in the book, so I've got the book down here. That doesn't look right, ignore that hand gesture. So Harry's wand, obviously you've already seen it. So the one that chooses Harry in Ollivander's shop is said to be of Hollywood, with a phoenix feather core, which is from Fawkes, the phoenix, Dumbledore's phoenix. The one prop seen on film is a smooth and unassuming in its design. In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, director Alfonso Cuarón offered the actors an opportunity to upgrade their wands, and Daniel Radcliffe chose this wand for the third movie all the way to the last movie, which is Deathly Hallows Part 2. So we'll just show you the book very quickly. So that is, there's a picture of Harry just there and the wand. So the next wand is Ron. Now, yes, it's this one. Now, there's a thing about this book, is that it has Ron Weasley's first wand, which is up here, and then the first wand when it's broken. Now, the sad thing about this wand is you can't get this wand in Noble Collection, and it would have been cool to have gotten that wand in Noble Collection, only because this wand belonged to Charlie Weasley before it was passed down to Ron. And if you had that wand, you could pass it on as being Charlie Weasley's wand, because for those who have played the Hogwarts Mystery Game, which is like a mobile game on phones and laptops and stuff like that, you'll know that Charlie Weasley is in that game, and yeah, you could play as him, and I think he would have had that wand during the school. But anyway, enough of me rambling on. So obviously we've got Ron Weasley's wand. Harry Potter's best mate and fellow Gryffindor, Ron Weasley, breaks his wand in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Like I said, it was the first wand right here. Oh, oh yeah. The simple baton-style wand snaps in a confrontation with the Whomping Willow on the Hogwarts grounds. So for those who don't know, I mean, you probably do know, but yeah, Ron, if you watch the movies, I'm sort of going off the movies because, I mean, I have read the books, but I'm sort of going off the movies because, you know, so because you can physically see it. So in the movies, obviously you see Ron hitting his original wand on the steering wheel and it snaps. I think he does that exact same thing in the book, but I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've read the books, so yeah. Although Ron attempts to repair his wand with spell or tape, its reliability thereafter is questionable. I mean, it's part of the plot, isn't it? His original wand, you know, it's the wand that made Gilderoy Lockhart lose his memory. So yeah. Oh yeah, I missed a bit. Ron remedies his wand problem in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban when his parents buy him a new one. Ron's second wand bears a resemblance to Harry's, sort of, with its rustic, woody design. I do struggle to read a little bit, so if I'm a bit slow with like the reading, I do apologise for that. I try my best to read. The next one we have is Hermione's. So I'll do a few different parts of this because I will have to get up the wiki as well, the Harry Potter wiki for certain characters. Certain characters like Bill Weasley and Percy Weasley aren't in this book for some reason. But yeah, we'll talk about them after. And we've got Hermione's wand. Which, hopefully in this book it'll tell you there's a story about this. Born to Muggle parents, Hermione Granger is a first-rate witch. In love with learning, she demonstrates a most impressive acumen for spells, and best friends Harry and Ron wouldn't know what to do without her. Ron says that exact same line in Chamber of Secrets when they've entered the Forbidden Forest and they are going to see Aragog, and yeah, Ron goes, "Where's Hermione when we need her?" Exactly. I'm just going to say one thing that I've noticed in like the earlier movies. So if you watch the first one, you'll notice the trio goes. So during like the last scene of the movies, you've got Harry, Ron, and Hermione that go down to catch who they think is Snape, but it's actually Quirrell. In the second one, it's because Hermione's been petrified. It's Harry and Ron that work together, and then in the third one, because Ron's in hospital, it's Harry and Hermione that's on the little quest or whatever you call it. And then in the fourth one, Harry's sort of on his own because he's doing the Triwizard tournament and that. So yeah, Hermione's wand is carved with a long, tender vine wrapping around its length, revealing a smooth tip. The wand Emma Watson used in the Harry Potter films is modelled after a hand-carved hardwood called London Plane, which was gently stained to highlight the delicate foliage wrapping. So this wand is Hermione's wand from the Prisoner of Azkaban to Deathly Hallows Part 1. However, in the Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone for American viewers, and the Chamber of Secrets, Hermione's wand actually it's like McGonagall's wand in a way, where it's got a black shaft, but then her handle was like a chess piece. That was a cool wand. Obviously they changed it for the third movie when they had different directors. Anyway, Neville Longbottom's wand, which is on my display at the moment. So yeah, that's Neville's wand. Son of respected auras, Neville Longbottom was sorted into Gryffindor House at Hogwarts. We all know that. Skip to the next bit. At first seemingly afraid of his own shadow much of the time, by Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, he is courageous and formidable member of Dumbledore's army. Neville became such a badass character later on in the movies, especially from like the fifth movie. Obviously the problem with him not being able to do a lot of magic in his early years was because he had his father's wand. If he had his own wand, he would probably been a lot better at magic in his earlier Hogwarts years compared to his like final Hogwarts years, which is why this wand of Neville's here is actually the one that he has in Half-Blood Prince onwards, which is technically the last book on film. Not the last book on film. One of the the second to last book and film. Well, not film, no, it doesn't matter. Neville's first playing wand belonged to his father and was broken in the Battle of the Department of Mysteries in Order of the Phoenix. His second wand is marked by its dark wood handle which spirals into an elegant three-part twist, which I've just shown you. Fred Weasley, which is just behind here. Gotta be careful. So Fred Weasley's wand is it's one of my favourite ones, this actually. I love the handle. Fred Weasley, twin brother of George, always knew that he and his brother were destined for a future outside of the world of academic achievement. Fred Weasley, rest in peace. You know, there's a little fun fact: Fred and George Weasley, James and Oliver Phelps, are they were two of my favourite characters in the Harry Potter movies. Or they were my favourite character in the movies. I mean, the twins, so it's, you know, it's hard to say, but I always watch the podcast Normal Not Normal. They're so funny. They're funny, honestly. If you go and watch their podcast on YouTube, Normal Not Normal, you'll laugh. You'll be laughing. Anyway, if there are hijinks to be had, Fred and his prankster twin are guaranteed to have them and profit. These entrepreneurial Gryffindors founded Weasley's, Wizard Wheezes in Diagon Alley. I actually went there in when I went to Universal Studios back in 2019. Very one of my best holidays ever, or vacations for American viewers. George Weasley's wand, which you've seen right here. George Weasley, played by Oliver Phelps, was a natural born trickster alongside his twin brother Fred. As a Hogwarts student, he and Fred had more fun tossing fireworks from atop their brooms than participating in oral exams. George's wand can be seen in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban as he demonstrates for Harry how to activate the Marauder's map. I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. There you go. Every time my friends come round to my house to start trying to mess around with my wands, it kind of irritates me a little bit because they're not there to be played with. I think a lot of people probably understand that, to be fair. Ginny Weasley's wand, I'm trying to... Oh, it's here. There's that many boxes with the same colour, it's hard to actually know who wants whose unless you look at the name. So we've got Ginny Weasley's wand, which is just a black one. The youngest of the Weasley clan, Ginny Weasley comes into her own during the time at Hogwarts and proves to be a loyal member of Dumbledore's army. She eventually marries Harry Potter and becomes Ginny Potter. I'm joking. Not well, actually she does, but... an agile and valiant duelist, Ginny fought several battles against Lord Voldemort's Death Eaters and Lord Voldemort himself. Well, no, not really, but, you know, including the Battle of the Department of Mysteries and Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, which begins in the Hall of Prophecy. The force of Ginny's Reductor curse shatters the vault of its stored prophecies. That's kind of like, in a way, sort of like, it's not really her signature spell, because I think she only does that spell in Order of the Phoenix, but it's like Harry's signature spells. The not the Stunning Curse, it's the it's Expelliarmus. I'm trying to think which bloody curse it is now. It's I'm trying to think. Could someone tell me in the comments which curse Expelliarmus is again? I've totally forgot. It's gone off my mind. The last one we'll do for this part. Well, actually no, we'll do two more ones after this one. So we've got Draco Malfoy, which is one of my favourite ones. A Slytherin and pureblood son of Death Eater Draco Malfoy uses a wand with a core of unicorn hair. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Draco's wand wielding catches the discerning eye of the fake Professor Mad-Eye Moody, because we know it's Barty Crouch Jr., who doesn't take kindly to backshooters. When Draco points his wand tip back at Harry's head, quick draw Moody blasts Draco with a transfiguration spell, changing Malfoy into a ferret before he can successfully catch Harry off guard. You'll probably have just realised that I'm not great at reading, but I'm dyslexic, so it's harder to read. Luna Lovegood. Now, she does have 2 wands as well. The top one you can only get in the Dumbledore's army. One displayed, the bottom one I actually do have, so we'll get to it. Again, another one on my display. This one right here. Luna Lovegood's first wand is a baton style engraved with a vine twisting among acorns. But when this Ravenclaw loses her wand to Death Eaters in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows part 1 actually. It says part 2, but it's actually part 1. It's reasoned that Ollivander, who is imprisoned in Malfoy Manor with her, fashions her a new one. Her second wand is of darker wood with a handle that resembles a long flowering tulip. So that is this one right here. So that is the end of part 1 of my Harry Potter book readings. Oh, for heaven's sake. There we go. That is the end of part 1 of my Harry Potter book readings. I'll get a bookmark for that afterwards. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please someone put in the comments which which Spelliarmus is again. It's not the stunning one, is it? I can't think. I've lost my bloody, I forgot what it is. Yeah, someone put that in the comments, please. So yeah, I hope you all like this video. Stay tuned for part 2. I'll get this edited, and then part 2 will probably come tomorrow or Wednesday. But I'm trying to get more content out, so peace out.